Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we'll be looking at the Lord Inquisitor Prologue by Warpgazer. This is just the prologue, and as far as I know, there are no plans to make more than just this prologue. I don't know why. I'm unsure. I'm going with because they were planning to make an entire CGI-style movie about the Lord Inquisitor, and that turned out to be I think the appropriate term is fucking huge endeavor. I mean, even if it's just like a really short 20-minute, 30-minute movie, that's still 20 to 30 minutes of constant animation, which, if you're doing it on no budget and your free time, which is what the description of the video in the prologue said, that's kind of insane. The fact that we have an 8-minute prologue, or I think it's 8 minutes? Actually, let me just double check that quickly. 9:41, almost 10 minutes of prologue. I mean, that shows that usually there's multiple acts. This is probably going to be at least an hour long if they had finished the full scope of it. That's huge. That's on par with Hell's Reach, which was massive. It would be insane. And this is still something really awesome. I've heard a lot about watching this. I've heard a lot of people really hype it up that say I should watch it. I don't know why this was ended. I'm going with because, time constraints. I could be wrong. Maybe it'll start off amazing and end like Game of Thrones in the TV show. I was going to say movie for a second. If they did a movie to redo it, yeah, sure, why not? I'm not a fan of the ending. I haven't finished the books yet because the books aren't finished. But that's neither here nor there. We're just going to ignore the fact that Martin is probably already written all the books and he's just waiting for himself to die so he could troll his fans one more time. It's like, yeah, they'll be published a year after his death. And not a word until then, just because screw the fans. Yeah. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm excited to find out exactly why people have been talking about this for a while and why it's been actually recommended to me a few times. There's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit up and let's get started. Rendered in real time? I'm not that good on this type of editing, so I don't quite know what that means. If anyone understands, whoa! Okay! I'll be the first one to say I was not expecting that level of detail. Oh, ooh, the lens flare. That's the CGI. You know they have to actually create that camera effect. Holy. That is a level of detail that they see the riches of, oh my god. Really, that's Terra. Huh. I honestly expected more lights and more covered sections. Cool. Because I think it's actually supposed to be completely city, but it looks like there's wild sections there. So now they're in the actual set piece.
Inquisitor, we are ready to proceed.
Ooh. Not bad CGI.
Time to start our own little procession then.
Oh my god, that face. This guy's the villain, isn't he? I know he's the Inquisitor, but I'm getting the distinct impression just from that smug face that he's the antagonist in this. Granted, with an Inquisitor, that could be easily antagonist and protagonist at the same time and be right and wrong in equal measure. That's kind of a 40k thing. Hot air balloons with electricity. Oh, that's so cool. Erasmus Brosdow. That's who did this. Oh, it's called Mechanicus. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Not sure what kind of assassin that is. Maybe it's just a death cultist. Duh, god, the skulls are so damn creepy. Dude. I'm blown away that this is the level of detail they put into this. Okay, never mind. I'm hoping that they didn't end this project because of any time constraints. I'm hoping they ended it because Games Workshop hired this man. Like, hired the entire team behind this, because apparently it's a team. Or at least one for music and one for directing so far. More if I miss them. Ooh, a statue of a space marine. The guard walking in lockstep. Is that a cool shot? Oh, man. And they're blimps. It's like, it's so stupid to see just random blimps in a cityscape. Like, in the scape. Ooh, lead characters on it. That's what's bottom. Ah, the name disappeared too fast for me to see the bottom corner one. I'll have to rewatch this. Like, every single bit of this is... Oh, God, I'm having a massive geek out. And I don't know why, but seeing blue sky... Ah, you get to see a sunset. I always got the impression it was so polluted you couldn't, but I guess in the upper sections you could still. Dude, like, just look at that little tarnish effect on the glass. Because everything looks so beautiful, but there's like that level of dirt and grime to it that you need to be in a massive city. Oh, okay, yeah, we're definitely get the Victorian era style here. Written and directed by Rasmus Brodsdow. Seriously, did this guy do everything? Except the music? The Statue of Dorn. Oh, yeah, so wasn't this like one of the only statues not torn down of him? Or everyone else? Because I think in the Horus Heresy there was that issue. What was that issue? It was like the little transport maneuvering. Oh, God. Every second of this so far is a completely amazing vista. Dude. Dick. The detail on his face. Someone behind the door? Called it! Okay, yeah, they got a lot of, oh, hey, they're just Imperial Fist. I'm going to ignore the fact that their genitals and their heads were encased in metal. That's creepy. Dude. Just seeing the size of a dreadnought, like, oh, man. I love every second of this. Someone's in armor on there. Oh, I wonder who this is. I have a feeling he's about to be assassinated for some reason. Target acquired. Oh, so it's his boss. Huh. If he's an Inquisitor, why is he saying my lord? Oh, is that one of the High Lords of Terra? Huh. I expected him to be much older. As in, so old that the cybernetics would start rotting. Oh, they didn't kill this guy yet. That is a really freaky statue. And if this is this guy's house, that's even weirder.
Parade, Anchorite.
Marcus, are we not done here? Surely the arbiters can deal with this mess.
You would hand the spoils of our hunt to the arbitrators.
We have what we came for. Sentence him and be done with it.
Okay, the lip flaps are a little off on this, but
Kaiva,
with the level
what
of detail
say
on this, that's not even a problem.
Your choice, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I'm going with Death Cultist on that one.
I swear I have told you all that I know. Please.
a trifle late for begging, wouldn't you think?
Name your price. Name it.
Seeking to bribe an agent of the Golden Throne? Shall I add sedition to your list of crimes?
And that was a fast death. Oh no, never mind. He just
Holy
wounded
Majesty,
him.
The God Emperor of Man, I thrice judge thee excommunicate traitoris, by actions, by associations, and by beliefs. Your sentence is death.
Something about that face looks fucked up.
Oh, if you have any last words, you may speak them now.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the impression this guy's...
Ordo's Argus.
They're building him up as the antagonist.
Grant me mercy.
Mercy, Anchorite. I don't even know what mercy is anymore.
It's the mixture of the smiling and the enjoying of the pain.
It's all right. How old are you, Anchorite?
What?
Your age. How many rejuvenate treatments have prolonged your unworthy existence? How many years have you spent polluting our throne world with your blasphemous breath? 3 centuries? 4? A rhetorical question, my
He's
friend.
enjoying
To
this way
illustrate
too
the
much.
point, this sentence is long overdue.
To be continued, which apparently it won't. Unless I'm wrong. But yeah, I definitely get the impression that they're setting up the Inquisitor as the bad guy. Okay, Marcus Carter. There's only 4 named characters, huh? Okay, so all I have to say here is, holy crap. That was... I'm just going to say the one thing I have an issue with. The facial features and the lip flaps were not quite up to par. And I only say that because for a free work, it's fine. But for the insane level of over-the-top detail and beauty in every single minute frame, every damn pixel was a freaking work of art. If you gave me a screenshot of almost any single second of that freaking video, it would be worth framing and hanging up, and I'm not entirely certain I won't get a high detail printout if they sell them for any store they have. Because god damn is that beautiful. That is literally the most life I've seen anyone bring to anything in 40K. Like, the video games don't look that nice. The high-end projects, which apparently they're not doing because, again, live-action movie. And I just did double-check it quickly after this video. It's being made by the same people who did Man in the High Castle, so... yeah, that actually is a huge point in the favor of the Warhammer 40K TV series. And yeah, that is a thing. I thought it was a rumor. No, it's real. I feel that is on par, minus the lip flaps and the facial features, that is on par with Space Marine. That is on par with Hell's Reach and just how cool it gets. That is just... the music is beautiful. The effects are perfectly timed. The staging is great. I love the build-up. I love the intro shots. I like how they're sweeping in and they're letting us explore Terra to see what's going on during the festival and see that the freaking Iron Fists are having a parade because they're still on Terra like they're supposed to be, and just showing that little shout-out to Canon. And this is so damn beautiful. I even like that little... not antagonistic, but anachronistic effect of having electric blimps and hot air balloons holding things up as they move through the city because it's a float, but at the same time it's also distinctly imperial with all the skulls and like the the spikes of electricity shooting everywhere. And it's like, it's that mix of high tech and almost Victorian era sensibilities and controls and lack of human safety measures. It's just so beautiful. And then just that opening shot of the battleships. There is so much detail put into every damn second. I am literally blown away by this. And there is not a second episode or a first episode coming out because we only have the prologue. That said, I did check their Facebook page. There is an original series they're working on. I'm not sure if that's being continued or not. They said they had a first episode up. I might check that out too, because if it's done as beautifully as this individual prologue, I want to see it. The visual acuity is amazing. I love every second of it. Oh my god. This isn't Pretty Guardian's thing, but I think I'll show this to her just because it looks so damn cool. I will admit, though, I definitely got the vibe that the main character, Marcus, was a villain. Like the way he was playing with his victim, that he was just completely enjoying toying with the man before killing him, that he decided to, shoot him a few times just to torture him, basically, and then decided to finish it personally with a knife. It's like, wow, this man is sociopathic. You have a freaking death cult assassin, I'm assuming a death cult assassin, and they're not the screwed up one. And the fact that, the entire float is being drawn by that one guy in Astartes-style power armor, but I'm not sure he's an Astartes because I don't understand the concept of a Lord Inquisitor referring to anyone other than a High Lord of Terra as Sir or Master, just because, well, their level of freedom they get, and the fact that this guy's characterization, the few seconds we saw him, was irreverent, psychotic, and not respectful. I have a hard time thinking he would be respectful to anyone who would actually hold legal authority. So I would love to see what they had in their notes for what this was going to be. Oh, that would be amazing. If anyone knows if they had any spoilers for what they were planning and didn't get around to, please link it down below. I want to see more. Even just to read it, that would be amazing. That said, while I was checking her out, I did find out that there is another fan-made project that they were promoting on their Facebook page. They do have a Facebook page. It's a link on their original video, which you can find a link to down in my description, which you should definitely press. Yeah, that one I think I'll be reacting to next is Eternal War Phase 1, Voices at Night. And it's on the Huanvu? Yeah, Huanvu. It's a very new one. Apparently, they say it's a first of a 3-parter. Came out a couple years ago now, but hey, if they thought it was good enough to recommend and they had this level of quality, even if it's shit, I'd be interested in just checking it out. Things like this are amazing, though. I've seen people use snippets here and there in background because it's just so amazing. I thought these were from a game or an official Games Workshop thing. No, this is a fan-made work. So I just have to ask, Games Workshop, you are now currently in the possession of amazing people to create amazing things for you. I know you hired the guy who behind, I think it was Hell's Reach? No, yeah, I think it was Hell's Reach, to do another animation for you. Reach out to this team to do more, because if you produce more content of this quality, even if you just hired them to make set pieces and sweeping shots and the music, just the level of success there, even if the lip flaps and the facial features were kind of in that uncanny valley area of just being off enough that it's freaky, but not so off that it's just ignorable. Despite that, everything was perfectly done. It was a masterwork. Hire them. Seriously, Games Workshop, if for any reason you're actually seeing this, 1, two, hire them. This is just, it's an easy way to get way more content out there that's beautiful. Oh. So all the same, everyone, in case you haven't got it, I really like this video. They hit it out of the park. They found the park, decided to play about a mile away from it, and then hit it into the park, it bounced, and then went back out because, damn, if they didn't succeed. Holy shit. So all the same, everyone. I'm guessing you probably figured out I like this. I know I really didn't explain that well. It's like I didn't say anything. I didn't react at all. No one would get that I'm going to say this. This is a very good thing. You should watch it. I'm very sophisticated in my restraint. So all the same, you guys know the deal. Link below, original video. You've already hit up? Great. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, no, wait, there's not a next one. God. Damn reality. See you in the next video then. Adios.